Hey y'all. Hey, it's your girl show. I'm so excited. You are now watching Do You Would Love a Talk with Show. And yes, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. It feels like I haven't posted content in like forever. So did you miss me? Yeah, if you're not a Martin fan, you wouldn't get you wouldn't get that reference. That's from Martin. Yeah, so but anyway, yeah, I'm back, y'all. I was in New York with my oldest son, CJ, spending some time with him, and I went to see my nephew graduate pre-K, my nephew Prince, and I saw my niece Princess graduate high school. Yeah, so I was just chilling with the family. And we were having a great old time. But I'm back. All right. So the topic of today's video is called Take Your Power Back. All right. So my question for you guys is, are you letting things upset you that don't have to? Like really. Like little things that don't have to, things that don't even matter, right? Are you like giving away your power by allowing what other people do determine whether or not you're going to be happy, right? And if so, it's time to take your power back. Yeah, yeah, that's what you're gonna do. You're gonna take that power back, right? So I'm gonna need you to stop placing your happiness in someone else's hands. Okay. So if you're depending on everybody to treat you kindly, you see my shirt? You see my shirt? Hold on. Let me try to zoom in here. See my shirt? Be kind, right? So, but if you're depending on everyone to treat you kindly or say the right thing, or always do what's right in order for you to have peace, then you've already handed them control over your emotions because that's not always going to be the case, right? You are in control of all of that, okay? You are in control of all of that. So that's the truth there. You control your mind, no one else. No one else. You can't give anybody else any control over your mind. You are in control of that, right? So, no matter what people say, how they treat you, or what they do, they don't have the authority to steal your joy unless you give it to them. I'm going to say it again. They don't have the authority to steal your joy unless you give it to them. Okay? They may choose to be miserable, but they don't get to keep you from being happy. You know how many people I see that aren't happy or just walking around with a frown on their face? You think that's going to mess up my good day? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Right? They may be rude or angry. They may be even disrespectful. Now, should you tolerate their disrespect? You can respectfully not tolerate their disrespect. That doesn't mean that you have to be disrespectful back, but you can respectfully decline that disrespect. Okay. And they may simply be having a bad day, as we all are entitled to, but that doesn't mean that you have to take that out on other people, right? but you can't allow their issues to become your burden. Okay, because sometimes we do that. Sometimes we allow the issues of other people to become our burden, and I was one of those people, being the fixer of the friend group, always want to take on everyone else's problems, and I don't have the capacity for that anymore. I don't have the mental capacity. For some people, I don't have the capacity for that, especially the ones that always have issues. I don't have the capacity for that. I cannot and will not take on anyone else's burden. I cannot. I will not. Give it to the Lord. I have a prayer for you. That's all I got. That's all I got. I'll pray for you. You pray for me and watch God change things. If you know, you know. Okay? Can't do it. So so if they come to you with that, with that attitude or any, all of that negativity, let it bounce off of you. Protect your peace and enjoy go on about your day. And enjoy your day anyway. We've all encountered people who aren't happy with themselves. Some people are just like that. And so they project that unhappiness onto everyone else around them, right? And then we have, some people are just plain old mean. They're in our natural instinct is a clap back. You know, it's a clap back. Saying especially me, the former verbal assassin. I've hung up that title quite some time ago. um, you know, uh, we'll get to cussing them out for treating us unfairly, and then we'll carry that frustration into the next interaction that we have with someone, and unknowingly we'll dump it onto someone else. Saying now we got the next person looking at you like, why are you being weird to me? You know what I mean? Because now they done caught a stray and they don't even know why, because that's how negativity spreads. You know what I mean? It goes from one person to the next person to the next person. You know what I mean? It's like it's negative energy is transferable. So it hops on people. Just like positivity spreads, negativity spreads the same way. The same way. Okay. So when we respond with the same um negative energy, we're giving that person our power, and that's what the enemy wants. That's what the enemy wants. He wants to see a child of God lose their composure while he sits back with the Birdman hands, thinking like, yeah, yeah, got him, nah, we can't give him that satisfaction. We can't give him that satisfaction. We're going to do the total opposite of what he wants and do what God wants. Okay. So we got to just understand this. People are going to do people things, right? And some will disappoint you, some will offend you. And yeah, some will never apologize for their actions or their rude behavior. Um, and that's okay. Sometimes you have to accept the apology that you'll never get. Um, But every time you allow someone else's foolishness to control your attitude, you're giving something away that belongs to you. Okay. So this think of it like this. Think of it like a game, right? So every time you react negatively, you of course lose a point, right? You of course lose a point. But every time you choose patience and kindness and grace and self-control and peace, you of course score a point, right? And right, okay. So our goal is to win, right? The goal is to win this game, right? Because guess what? We winners over here, baby. That's yeah. Champions. We choose. We want to be winners, right? So you are in charge of your happiness, not anyone else. So if someone wants to stay bitter or sour or angry, let them. Let them. That's gonna be a title of my next video. Let them. Listen out for that one, right? So don't let your attitude become that. Don't let their attitude become your attitude, right? The moment that you allow someone else's behavior to dictate your mood, you've handed them the remote control to your peace. Did you get that? The moment you allow someone else's behavior to dictate your mood, you handed them the remote control to your peace. And sometimes, guess what? No reaction is the best reaction. Yes, no reaction is the best reaction. People hate that sometimes. They hate it because they looking for you to go crazy on them. So they can go crazy back and go back and forth and back and forth. Not doing it. Not doing it. Not doing it. Sometimes I'll okay you to death. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm not getting all upset. For what? For what? I worked too hard to get to this place to let anyone take me back to where I've came from. So I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. Right? So the next time you find yourself getting pulled into a petty argument or allowing someone else's actions to steal your joy, make a different choice. Pause, smile, pray if you need to. Pray if you need to. Pray for yourself. Pray that the words that come out of your mouth, if you are going to say anything, are that the words are going to be edifying and helpful. And even pray for that individual. There's nothing wrong with that. Pray for that individual. Who knows what they're going through? We never know what people are going through. We never know what the people are going through. So pray for that person as well. Pray that that individual finds peace and happiness within themselves. And then snatch your power back and continue enjoying the beautiful day that God has given you. Protect your peace, guard your joy, and remember, you control your happiness, not the people around you. That's all I got for you today, people. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope this blessed someone today. Don't forget to like, share, and comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and tell a friend to tell a friend, all that stuff. Oh, let me show y'all. So, I don't know if y'all remember my video on the elevator of grief. Let's move up a little bit. And I talked about my sister. Well, I had been bugging my sister-in-law to get me a chain with my grandma, who passed about 6 years ago, my favorite girl in the world, and my sister, right, who passed 11 years ago next week. It'll be 11 years next week. And she got me my chain after giving me an excuse after excuse after excuse as to why she couldn't get it. And then my nephew surprised me with it when I went up there. Yeah, so I got two of my favorite people in one. Yeah, dope. Yeah. Yeah. So that was one of the great things about going back home. Oh gosh. But yeah, guys, thank you for watching as always. And again, like, share, subscribe, comment below. I hope that this blesses someone. Tell a friend to tell a friend. And until next time, remember that in all the things that you do, remember to lead with love. Bye.